Now I'm just going to look at your part playing. Oh, hang on a minute, put the wrong one out. That's the right one. Right, so today we looked at number 2 in the right hand. It's quite easy. You're just holding the lower note with the thumb. Count the minim at the end here. 3, 4. Then move the thumb to E. Keep it down. Count at the end. 3, 4. Thumb comes back to F. Now here you need to be careful. The end of that bar where I am, you should still have your F and your G together. So don't let the thumb come up too early. I want to hear, or you need to be able to hear, those two sounds together. Those two sounds together. Then you lift the thumb and move it to the E and use the G to join to the last chord. All right. So the thumb effectively lifts here, just before the bar line. So nowhere before that G, and not when you play the G, just before the bar line. Okay. So just do that ending again. Hold it, lift, move, and down on the last chord. And then the left hand you're going to do number 5. It's actually not a lift and join, this one. It is another part playing one, so not quite right with my title there. It's the next 2 that do that. Put the title in the wrong place, I think. Never mind. So this time we're holding the little finger down on the C. And again, just please make sure you count your minim. 3, 4. Lift and move the little finger down. Be careful here that you play those notes correctly. That's 3, 4. That was G going down to E. So watch out there. Count the minim. Now I'm doing the ending. Now here, the end of the bar, you should have B and D, and both those fingers, if you're careful, can join to the last chord. And the last chord, you hold the C down for the whole bar while you drop the thumb to the E. Not drop the thumb, but the thumb goes down to the second finger. So let me just do that one again in the left hand. Count the beats. 2, 3. Lift and move the little finger. E, D. Make sure you're playing those notes. Count 3, 4. Now hold the 5 and the 3 and join to the 1 and the 4. And then release both at the same time. I think at this point I'm just going to talk about arpeggios a little bit, and also remind you your scales are not to be so fast. Okay, I'm not interested in having them at a grade 5 speed, at grade 1, I'm sorry. All right, so keep them at a steady speed. Arpeggios, you need to just go over the keys like that. So you're rolling over in an arc shape. Okay. The moment you're tending to start with your thumb here and swing round like that. So you're doing that movement. All right. I want you to try and alter that and keep your thumb a bit more over the keyboard so that you roll the hand from the bottom, little finger, over the top. So it's doing that shape. So rather than swinging onto the keyboard, you're over the keyboard, but you're doing an arc shape. Like that, okay? No one's expecting you to stretch the full amount, all right? But you can approach it from that way rather than from that way. Can you see the difference? So I'd like you to really try and alter how you're doing your left hand. The right hand doesn't have the same issue, because the fingering is different, all right, and we start with the thumb, so it's a lot easier in the right hand, but the left hand does tend to have a bit of a problem for a lot of people, all right, and it's surprising how many start with their thumb down here. Okay, so keep the thumb over the keyboard and then do an arc shape